Good morning and welcome to Waking Up with Don. This morning I have Sgt Mark Tochterman. Did I say it right?
Okay, almost.
Okay, Tochterman.
Tochterman, that's it.
Tochterman. Sergeant Mark is here.
That works.
From the Bay County Sheriff's Office. And you are in charge of a traffic unit, is that?
Yes, sir.
Or the traffic unit.
The Bay County Sheriff's Office traffic unit.
Now, the New Year's Eve is coming up. There's going to be a lot of reveling and parties going on out there. DUI is a concern of yours, isn't it?
Yes, we have a high rate of DUIs in the Bay County, and this time of year increases it a lot.
Sure.
So,
now, I see these commercials on TV, like buzzed driving.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be just sloppy, falling down drunk to be DUI, do you?
No, you don't. As soon as you start drinking, you're starting to impair your faculties. Okay, so everybody processes alcohol different. So one guy might be able to drink 2 beers, another guy might be able to drink 1 beer, and your faculties are start limiting them. Mm-hmm. How fast you can hit the brakes, how far you can see, how the light affects your eyes when on oncoming traffic. There's all kinds of different variables once you start drinking. And
yeah. So what would be your recommendation to people besides just don't drive? I mean, realistically, people are still going to want to get together and celebrate.
Right. There's all kinds of things you can do. Gulf County towing. They do the same thing every year. If you get to a point where you can't drive, if you call Gulf County Towing, they'll come in, they'll tow your truck or your car, mm-hmm. and they'll bring you to the house as long as it's within a certain area. They're not going to take you all the way back to Weewa, but they'll stay in Bay County, but they'll do that for you. Call a friend, have a designated driver. What a lot of people do, we try to get a lot of people to do is in their cell phones, put what we call an ICE number in case of emergency. So if somebody does get, mm-hmm. falling down drunk, their friend or their deputy can get on their phone and look up the ICE number, and that'll be somebody at the house that we can call to come pick you up.
And then there's always the old standby, call a cab.
Call a cab, that's it. And they'll be out in full force.
Yeah,
every cab company will be out, everybody will be out.
So have a plan.
Right.
Besides just going to a party and having fun, you should have a plan.
Right.
Have a wingman, have a designated driver.
Exactly.
And have that, what you call it, an ICE number.
An ICE number,
in case of emergency.
Mm-hmm.
Stick that in your wallet or in your pocket or
right.
whatever. Just in case you wake up in the gutter.
Right, exactly.
Hopefully it's not that
It happens, but not that often. So.
Well, I noticed that you came with a really cool car today.
Yes, Sheriff McKeithen came up with that car. Basically what it is, it's half a patrol car and half a taxi cab. And what the point of it is you have a choice. You can pay the $20 for a cab, or you can pay the starting price is usually between $5,000 and $6,000 if you come with the police car or the sheriff's
mm-hmm.
car or deputy's car. So the choice is yours, and that car kind of promotes the choice.
Mark, I appreciate you coming in.
No problem, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
And sharing this with us, and I think we should go take a look at that really cool car that you have here.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
So, what's this car all about? I mean, it's actually pretty cool, but...
Yeah, when I first saw it, it kind of was kind of funny, but then when we started talking about the purpose behind it, it kind of made sense. Basically what it is, it's just letting you know, or making you think about the fact that if you go out and you start drinking, you have a choice. You can pay the $20 for a cab, which we painted the back half as a cab, and the front half as a sheriff's car. Basically, it's $20 if you go with a cab. It's over $2,000 and up if you go with the sheriff's office.
So that is, you have a choice.
You have the choice.
You have a choice.
Yours, right.
Going home New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, I guess,
right.
after all the partying's done,
mm-hmm.
you could go home in a police car or you can go home in a taxi.
Exactly.
So if it were me, my choice, mm-hmm. and this is just me talking.
Right.
Taxi, thank you very much.
Right. So you do it that way, you get home and everything's fine and you're done with it. You go this way, you're talking about $2,000 loss of your driver's license and possibly imprisonment up to a year. And that's if you don't hit anything or hit anyone on the way home. Because if you hit anybody, get into an accident and cause property damage or cause an injury, then we're starting to, more
and then it all adds up.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Once you get caught up in all that,
right.
it really starts to add up.
Right.
Well, thanks so much for bringing this out. It's a really cool and visual reminder of how careful we need to be, when we're out on the road, and particularly this time of year on New Year's Eve.
Especially this time of year.
Welcome back to Waking Up with Don. I'm here with Sheila Churchwell from Fowhand Furniture. Sheila, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You have done a fantastic job of decorating this set.
Thank you.
I mean, we get a lot of compliments on it. People are like, wow, it looks like a living room. And
I enjoyed it.
Looks like a living room you'd like to have. Now, New Year's coming up, right? It's going to be 2014.
Yes.
You've got the same furniture in your house. What can you do to kind of spice things up or give it a little change or switch it up for the new year?
Well, a lot of things, if you start out with the neutral color sofa, or some people have just a solid brown sofa, you can take different color pillows, a different rug, different accessories, and make your room look totally different.
So just by accessorizing,
Yes.
you can freshen it up and make it look new.
Yes.
I noticed you bought a few little things like,
Yes.
well, first of all, I'd like to welcome you to the show. That's kind of a rustic, cool thing.
We've got a lot of new accessories at our store, and this is part of the reclaimed wood accessories.
Oh.
And it's made to look really old, and a lot of it's barn wood or reclaimed wood. And we have a lot of really neat accessories.
So it's really seasoned wood. It's not just new wood made to look old.
Yes.
It's really old wood.
Yes.
And it's and that's kind of a thing now. Okay. Try to relax when you're on the show.
What we all need to do is relax with all the holidays and the New Year's and everything going on. This is what we need.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need.
But,
now, I love the set. I mean, I love it the way it is.
Thank you.
But it's 2014 soon. So you have any ideas on how to freshen it up a little for 2014?
We thought we'd surprise you today, and we brought a few little things just to change it up just a little bit. And we just thought we'd show you how just a rug and pictures and a few accessories would make a little difference in here.
Well, geez.
So we thought we'd do that and just kind of surprise you. Instead of just bringing a couple of accessories, we brought a few little things, a little new cabinet, a reclaimed wood cabinet.
Well, I can't wait to see all what you have in store. And, you know, if you do this for a TV set, I can only imagine what your house looks like. Yeah, you're probably changing it up all the time, aren't you?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely. You can even shop within your own home and move some of the accessories and some of your own things that you have in your house and make it look totally different.
Now, if somebody's like kind of fashion challenged like me, I could always call you and you'd come to my house, right?
Oh, yes.
So how do I get in touch with you?
That's what I do. Just call me at Fowhand Furniture, 785-5201.
Okay.
And I'm Sheila Churchwell, and I'll come out to your house and help you move things around. And of course, we have beautiful furniture at Fowhand Furniture, great prices. And I'll help you select everything. I can do one piece of furniture or a whole house full. We have it all. Free delivery within 100 miles on everything.
Wow.
So it's your one-stop shop.
Well, let's do that. So remember, Fowhand Furniture, you've got the talented Sheila Churchwell there to help decorate your place. Now let's see what you have in store for us.
Okay.
So here it is, the new year.
Yes.
We had to freshen things up a little for 2014. Maybe you can show me what you did here.
Well, I sure will. Well, we brought in a few pieces just to surprise you, to change up things a little bit.
Well, what's this thing here? What's this all about?
This is reclaimed wood. It's got all these different colors in it. And I think it's a real neat cabinet. This has been real popular. It kind of goes with everything. Incorporates a lot of color.
Yeah, I like it.
Monotone in your set. And these are the reclaimed wood pieces I showed you earlier.
Now, you know, I was going to say this looks like a new couch. Yeah, you stand right here. Stand next to me. We're going to dance here in a minute.
Right here.
Okay, and after that we're going to get to this over here.
Yes,
okay, all right,
yes.
Anyway, because it is New Year's. And all that
That's
stuff.
right.
But this is the same sofa.
Yes.
From the other stuff, but you just freshened it up with some new accent pillows.
And that's what you can do if you have a neutral color sofa or just a brown sofa, cream color sofa. It's good to stay kind of neutral. And then you can pop it with wild colors and wild accessories and a rug to make it look totally different.
And the rug is really, it almost gives it an outdoors look. It gives it a very lush, springy kind of live
kind of
look.
like your grass. And this is a new shag rug. It doesn't mat down. It's polyester, easy to take care of.
New shag.
Washable, yes.
I remember shag when I was a kid.
Yes.
You know, and now it's back.
It's all back again. Everything just kind of is like a circle. But
and then that 3-panel art.
Yeah.
Love it.
And a lot of people think that you can't really put the greens with the blues, but your blue is your sky, and your green are your plants and your grass, and greens and blues really go good together.
Well, that's great. I mean, please have a seat on the new set. Can you reach over there?
See if I can.
Okay, there you go.
Reach over here.
Reach over there. I'm going to sit down with you.
Okay.
All right, we'll just have a seat over here. I'm going to take this
I've
pillow.
got more pillows than normal.
And really, we have to celebrate New Year's.
Absolutely.
Sheila, I think there's an FCC rule that says we can't drink on camera, but Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And thanks for doing all this great stuff.
You can drink that while I'm gone.
And, and thanks to the great people at Fowhand Furniture for freshening us up for 2014.
Come see us at Fowhand Furniture.
I'm here with Jennifer Vigil, who has invented this great app called Live 850. Not live, but live.
Live 850.
And part of that is this little wristband here that we have kind of raffled off a few of these on the show. And if you get this wristband through their VIP section, right?
Right. You get tons of discounts with a lot of different restaurants and businesses in the area when you're out shopping or enjoying an afternoon lunch somewhere.
So you could just go out to the App Store and go look for Live 850,
right.
Download that onto your iPhone.
Exactly.
And then at your fingertips, you know everything that's going on in that area code.
Yes, you do. Everything from live music to events to different places to shop, 5Ks, we list it all on there.
Now, what's going on for New Year's?
New Year's, there's a ton of stuff going on. First, under events, there's a few places that are having larger parties. One of the unique ones is for those people that are early birds. The Little Village is having, it must be 12 o'clock somewhere party, and they're actually doing a countdown to midnight at 8 o'clock. So if you're an early bird and you want to go out and celebrate a little but want to get home before dark, the Little Village has something going on. Pier Park also has a family-friendly balloon drop for the early birds at 8 o'clock, and then they also have a midnight ball drop where the beach ball actually comes down. Pier Park has a number of entertainers that are going to be out there, everyone from Alex Angelo to the Barry Fish Band to the reggae band Heritage. So it's going to be a lot of different events going on. Margaritaville, Spinnaker, Schooners, the Shrimp Boat, everybody's got something going on. One thing that's really important, try to check the app, look what's going on, and make your reservations because New Year's is a night when everybody goes out.
So sooner is better than later when it comes to reservations.
Absolutely.
And through Live 850, you can find out what's going on, who to call, and how to make those reservations.
Exactly, right. One other thing that we have, even if there's not a big party, we have all of the music listed for who's going to be playing on December 31st. And it's Buster's Beer and Bait has a band called Red Flag playing. Tony Vegas is going to be out around town. Sandpiper Beacon Beach has a few musicians that are going to be out there. So really important to just check what's going on.
Well, great. Thanks for getting us up to speed. And if you want to know what's going on around town or around the area code of 850, go to Live 850, download that onto your phone, and you'll be as keyed in as you are what's happening in and around here.
Absolutely.
Or something like that. You're watching Waking Up with Don, and I'm here with two guys that I think all of Bay County and District 2 is very proud of. We have midshipmen, I can't even say it right, two midshipmen from the Naval Academy, Josh Mayberry, and another guy who I kind of know pretty well, Midshipman Nick Arias. Welcome to the show, fellas.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being had. So you're at the Naval Academy now. How's that differ from your typical college experience?
Oh, you want to start it off or
less fun? No.
Yeah, definitely less fun.
Yeah.
You got to do a lot of things that regular colleges don't have. For example, as a plebe, which is a freshman at the Naval Academy, you have morning workouts. You also serve as the alarm clock for the upperclassmen, so we get to do this amazing thing called chow calls.
Chow calls?
Basically, like, you go in, well, first we start out with plebe summer, which is kind of like boot camp, but it goes 6 weeks before the actual start of the year. And it's just, as plebes, you just pretty much do everything for the upperclassmen. It's almost as if you're getting inducted into this big fraternity, and this is your initiation, except it lasts a whole year.
It lasts a whole year. Yep.
That's very
so
true.
like you don't have to wear like a beanie with a propeller on it or anything. But there's a lot of
if
stuff.
If you lose a bet, then you know you might have to do that.
I think I know somebody who lost a few bets.
Yeah, maybe one or two. But
so tell me about this chow call business. So you're the alarm clock for the upperclassmen.
Correct.
So you go into the hallway, or what you call a P-way, I suppose, and you got to chant out what's on the menu for that morning, right?
Yep.
Can you give me just a sample of what you do for a chow call?
Okay. We gotta set up the standards for it. So.
Do you want to do one with buff chicks?
Yeah, buffalo chicken
chicks,
sandwiches.
then,
just say officer of the watch is Lieutenant Hart.
And then midshipman, actually just say chief or something.
Yeah, and then just Chief Claus.
So 15-minute chow call.
Want to do 7-minute shove off? That way
7-minute shove off.
We don't have the extra stuff.
They're getting their little.
We're actually prepping for this.
Okay, so I'm an upperclassman. I'm snug in my rack right now, right? And then you're my alarm clock, and you got to get me ready for the duty day and give me all the information that I need to get through my day. Okay, plebe, hit it.
All right, 7-minute shove off, go.
So you now have 7 minutes until new information. Information goes outside of bar 12:05. Uniform for new meal information is all hands winter working blues. The menu for new meal is salad, soy salad dressing, buffalo chicken sandwiches, rolls, milk, coffee, soup of the day, protein bar, soy tea. The officer of the watch are the officer of watches, Lieutenant Hart, United States Navy, 30th Company Officer, Midshipman Officer of Watches, Chief Claus, United States Navy, 30th Company SCL. Now I have man, yeah.
Get up. It's been a while.
Get up.
It's been a while. Patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, sesame seed bun.
We're on leave.
You're on leave, all right.
Try to
so now what would happen if you mess up a chow call? Someone get up in your grill over that?
If what just happened now happened in, well, usually we try to save each other.
If they don't catch us.
Yeah, okay.
Hopefully if it's an earlier chow call and they're all still asleep, we kind of slip away with it. But if we mess up, and particularly our training staff, which is 3 selected upperclassmen, they overhear us messing up a chow call, then that'll happen. They'll walk up to us and they'll say to repeat the chow call, and they'll keep you there the whole time. Because usually you have a 15, 12, and 7-minute chow call. If you mess up, they'll say you're on all calls for the rest of the week, which means you got to do every single chow call for every minute.
Yikes. So
you got a 15, 14, 13. And you gotta keep repeating it.
So there is a certain amount of mental toughness that goes along with being at the Naval Academy. I mean, not only do you have to be physically strong and intellectually strong, but you have to be kind of emotionally strong to get through all that stuff.
Oh, definitely.
Now, this has kind of been a banner year for Panama City. We've got 4 people from our area that are at the Naval Academy this year. And who are they, besides you 2 guys?
Anna Crutchfield and
Chris Jackson.
And Chris Jackson. So we got 4 people, and our representative, Steve Sutherland, had nominated you guys, right?
Yes, he did.
And what a wonderful guy that he met you at the airport when you came home for Thanksgiving, which
that was pretty
he didn't want any media there. He didn't want any kind of pictures or anything. You're fine with pictures for Facebook, but it was just like, he didn't do it to get in the news. He just got it to welcome you guys back home after a long stretch of, what was it, 5 months at the Academy before you?
I think so, yeah. We left for plebe summer end of June, and first time back was end of November, so yeah, it's about 5 months.
You know, we're coming close to a break, but there's one thing I want to kind of share with people out there about the demands of the Naval Academy or any service academy. You don't have any kind of media privileges, is that?
That's really more so a Naval Academy thing. As a plebe, you do not have any type of media privileges. So
and what does that mean? No TV?
No TV, MP3. No music, no YouTube. Pretty much things that make my life run is I love music. We have a huge lack of it. So me and Josh, we're roommates at the Academy, and that's what we kind of do to keep ourselves sane there. So I play guitar, he plays saxophone. It's a very interesting combination, but we kind of provide as
very cool.
Yeah.
So rather than sitting there and twiddling your thumbs,
suffering in silence,
you make your own music, which actually is kind of intellectually stimulating anyway, right?
Yeah, that's very true.
So do you miss TV at all?
You know, I don't. When I got home, I flipped on the TV for a few minutes, and I turned it right back off. I was like, you know what? I haven't missed anything.
I forgot how it worked. I forgot how to turn it on, to be honest.
You're probably better off for it. Unless, of course, you're watching Waking Up with Don, and that's a whole other story.
That's very true.
Yes, naturally. We got to run off to a break, and maybe on the other side of that, you guys can show us kind of what you do for music and fun when you're there in your room and you have no media privileges at all.
All right.
Sounds good.
You're watching Waking Up with Don. We'll see you on the other side of this break. Welcome back and Happy New Year. You guys going to play a little something for New Year's?
Yeah, we're going to do a traditional New Year's song, Auld Lang Syne. So,
Any special dedication or just to a better 2014?
You know, just a better 2014. I think it was a good year overall, at least for us too. But we're looking better to an even more enjoyable year.
Okay, a better 2014 for the class of 2017 at the Naval Academy. All right, let's hear it, guys.